How you doing, guys? Welcome to another episode. So in this episode we have a problem. We have a check engine light. So I'm gonna show you what I have and how to fix it. In this case I have a code P0108 and that's related to the map sensor. So the map sensor is this little guy right here. So the manifold absolute pressure sensor, map sensor, the job that this sensor does is just monitors the intake manifold pressure change resulting from changes in engine load and speed and converts the information into voltage output. So what that sensor is gonna do is gonna send information to the PCM, and that's how the PCM is gonna control the fuel delivery and the ignition timing. And in this case the problem is my check engine light came on. So P0108 is my code. I'm gonna replace the map sensor, but I'm gonna check the connection, making sure that I don't have any problems in the connection to the PCM. And it's really easy to do just with your multimeter. I'm gonna put it on 20 volts just to check the volts on the connection, and I should have around 5 volts on the connector to the map sensor. And I'm gonna check it real quick. You have to check it with the ignition on the on position. I'm gonna check it to make sure that I don't have any problems on the connection to the PCM. If that works, I'm just gonna replace the map sensor, and then that should fix the problem. Disconnect the map sensor connector. Just press on the tab, pull it, and to check it with the multimeter, you just have to put positive, the red one, on this side, on the first one, and the black one in the middle one, and it should read around 5 volts. Okay guys, so if you can see, I have the connections. Okay guys, so we have the new guy in here. This is the eBay special. I get it on eBay, so something really cheap. Make sure that you put the gasket on. Came with the little gasket, and to replace it you have to be very careful. If the screws they have rust on them, it's gonna be hard. The one on the back, I get it out with no problem. This one, it was really rusty. You can put some PP blaster and let it stay there for a little while. So what I did in that case, I put my pipe scripts, and I was able to remove it with these ones. Really tight, and I break it loose. So I'm gonna have to replace that screw. I don't have one right now. I'm gonna put it back on. But if you don't have the right tool, your day is gonna be bad. So this is my current setup. I have my small ratchet with the adapter and the Philip. Like that, I was able to remove the one on the back. If you don't have one of these, a screwdriver is not gonna fit on the screw on the back. You have to remove the intake plenum, and you don't want to do that just to replace the map sensor. So get yourself one of these, because even these small screwdrivers didn't fit on the back, or one on the back, and the one on the front, this one stripped the Philip. So if you're not careful, you're gonna have a bad day. When you remove your sensor, make sure that you remove that gasket right here and put the new one that came with your map sensor. Once you got that one, you can just torque it down. You're supposed to torque it down at 1.5 pound-feet of torque, but in this case one of my screws is damaged. I had to replace it. I don't have another one yet, but this should be easy to replace. I just gonna torque it down by hand right now, and when I replace those two bolts I'm gonna put new ones, because the new map sensor is not coming with new bolts. New map sensor is installed. It's connected. Everything is being torqued down properly. Like I said, I torque it down by hand. Once I get new hardware, I'm gonna see if I can put the smallest torque range that I have, and I'm gonna try to torque it down at 1.5 foot-pounds of torque like they recommend. After that, reconnect your battery negative cable. Make sure that you disconnect this one before you start installing the new map sensor. Connect this one, drive the vehicle for a little bit, but if you disconnect the battery, make sure that you have code on your stereo. Make sure that you save that code. Once you put it back on, you reset the code and your stereo is gonna be working. Sometimes when you disconnect your battery, the car is gonna hesitate because the computer is gonna reset the idle in this vehicle. After a little while, it's gonna start running normal, so don't get scared. When you disconnect the negative side of the battery, it starts doing that. But there you go, guys, and this video is not sponsored. I pay for whatever you see with my own money, and that's all I have for this one, guys. So you have that code P0108 or P0107. Make sure that you check the connection, replace your map sensor if it's bad, and then you should be good to go. So I hope you like this one, guys. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.